That's it then, it's getting real now. 2 days to go. Just setting the beds up and the van's packed just about. Off we go to Bourg Maurice. Lovely. Yeah. Sparkly. Fill her up with water and get the boiler fired up in a minute. Great way of filling up with the chassis. It's 6:30. Clean. Greenish. Don't like going up on the roof, but there you go. She's done. So we've made it to the ferry terminal after staying over in Canterbury last night in an air, which is literally 30 minutes away, I believe. There she is, all nice and clean. In the background is the new check-in area, which we thought might be working, but currently not. So into the dog passport check-in system, very easy. Just had time for a quick cup of coffee, and then off we go into the holding area. Then straight on to the tunnel. Lovely little trip, nice and relaxing, and not sure what that is, but there you go. We're in a little place now called Bourg, where we found an air. It's an old, it's an army barracks, I should say, not an old one, up to date, quite a lot of soldiers about. And then we made our way to Lake Annecy, which was absolutely stunning this time of year. March. This is March 26. Beautiful. Even the dogs went in for a swim. I was tempted, but looked a bit too cold for my liking, and I left them to it. So this was a little stopover on our way to Bourg Maurice, but it's always a favourite place of ours. In the summer, pretty packed, but nice this time of year. And we could actually park right next to the lake, as you can see. Then we made our way to the campsite at Bourg Maurice, camping Utopia. Quite a few English people on there actually, but we wanted to keep below the snow line because I didn't actually have any winter tyres, having only replaced the other ones recently, so I bought snow chains. This was perfect because we had really good weather, as you can see, but there was plenty of snow up in Les Arcs, which is the ski resort directly above the campsite. They've got a swimming pool in the summer. They've got a nice little area in the winter which has a fire in it, and if you want to go in there you can use the Wi-Fi. I believe, I didn't, but I believe you can. And lots of nice pitches, plenty of room. There are grass pitches, but there's also a big area which is hard standing only. We didn't actually get a choice on this, so we ended up on the grass, which was fine. Anyway, there you go. So now we're on to the funicular, which is a walk along the river, and the funicular takes you up to Les Arcs 1600, €5 each for the trip up. If you want to, you can get the bus from the campsite, which is free. When you get to the top of the funicular, there's a bus which then can take you to the next, I think it's 1800, I might be wrong there, but then you can go up to 2000, all on the bus, which we did. We discovered up at 2000 that there were some good areas for walking. Because we had the dogs with us, we were a bit limited, but if you get up to 2000 there's quite a lot of walking trails, which you'll see in a minute, up at the very top, and it was perfect. And lots again, blue skies, but it was quite busy in the actual 1600 itself. It was a bit weird really. It's a bit like going in a shopping centre like this. There you go, shopping centre with people going past you on skis. That's 7 Grand Van, Jack and Laura. And there's ourselves having a quick little selfie, and and that's the top of the gondola. Great views from the top. You need to sort of get there really before 4:30 when everyone's coming back down, otherwise it gets really rammed, which we did discover by accident. But we went there with the dogs, even though I can snowboard. Actually chose not to because it was easier really, and we only really went to meet up with Jack and Laura, just to have a little bit of a holiday break, go up and sit in the cafes, do a bit of people watching, a nice bit of walking. They're lovely, and that's 2,000 there. There's unfortunately someone's going to get carted off in a minute. It's Molly and Reg. Reg is the Frenchie. Molly's a Boston Terrier, mad. As you can see, there's the cafe. Nice bit of hot chocolate there with Jack and Laura, and a good little stop off, and you can see all the lifts and what have you in the background. I don't really know where they all went because we weren't going on them, but it was just nice to be away. All the weather we've had in the UK was pretty rubbish for the last few months, as you well know. So there you go, coming from the campsite, you can walk to the funicular, there you go, along the river. Reg is having one of his back scratches. As soon as any grass, he's in there. Various things, you've got some little exercise bits and pieces there for those fitness fanatics. So you can get up in the morning, walk through the gate, and go and do your gym exercises that you would normally do at home, outdoors in the sun. Just a job. Bit of a picnic. No, sorry, that was the evening meal in the van. And there's a few pictures of the campsite again. Reg chilling out. And that's the reception area, where it's in the summer would be really nice and relaxing. That's the swimming pool behind there. Children's play area. Didn't actually see any on the campsite. And they have got lodges as well that you can stay in if you want to. They're like they're little Swiss ski lodges. So if you didn't want to go in a van and you wanted to come down, have a cheaper alternative to a hotel, that's available in the winter and obviously also in the summer. So get some alternatives for the campsite. I would recommend the campsite though. Ideal place to be, ideal place for to use the location, and literally out of the gate, just across the road, is a Super U, Intermarché, fuel station, and Leclerc. And just a bit further down the road, there's a McDonald's for everyone that gets desperate. We all do it in the end. Not going to have a McDonald's, but we all end up doing it, don't we? Yeah, at least in France they do a few different things on the menu. Just a few more shots of the campsite. What was going on? Not much. Most people have gone for the day. A lot of people get up early and you don't really see anyone until they come back at night. It's a bit bizarre being on a campsite which looks like you're in the middle of the summer, and then someone walks past in full ski gear with boots and everything on. Very strange. That's us there in our Chasson welcome 630. Nice little van for this trip. Lots of other stuff there though. A-classes, camper vans, or van conversions I should say. That one there, that's Jack and Laura's van. $7,000 van on YouTube. And that's the toilet facilities. Always kept clean. No complaints there. And through there is the gateway which takes you down through into Bourg Maurice. A few more little shots. There's the van, Jack's van, which is called $7,000 van because he bought it as a basic van and then converted it. And they've spent a year travelling Europe in that van, so he's done well. And now they're back home, but they come away for a bit of a holiday. Luckily for them, they both work remotely. Some hybrid caravan vans there, one of them anyway. The Adria's, popular choice. back into Bourg, Maurice, and there's an outside shot of the funicular, which I took while I had my electric scooter in the back of the van, because round side of the campsite you can there's a cycle route or walking path which takes you like tarmac all the way into Bourg. Lovely little walk, or if you're into your cycling, there's quite a few cycle trails around. Ideal for an electric scooter. I even used it to go across the road and do the shopping, and had it all strapped to the bars. I can recommend an electric scooter, but obviously make sure you wear a crash helmet. And there's the funicular. It's actually steeper than it looks when you're in there. You've really got to lean back. And there she is, in all his glory. So all in all, great trip to Bourg Maurice. A couple of little shots there. And so that's cheerio from all of us, including Reg and Molly. Until next time, thanks for watching.